Time for our GMC Sierra tweet of the night. Comes from our buddy Alex Kazora from Steelers Depot. Calvin Austin averaged 20.6 yards per reception in training camp, had 16 catches. That's kind of an incredible stat. And he had a 67-yard touchdown in the preseason opener. Big play catches the Steelers offense needs in 2023. And, of course, a 54-yard punt return that set up the Steelers' second possession of the game. That led to that 25-yard throw from Kenny Pickett to Pat Freiermuth that we saw in the first quarter, of course, joined by Ryan Shazier. And Ryan, Kenny talked about it after the game, and Pat Freiermuth did an interview during the game with Missy Matthews, and she asked him, what happened at that touchdown? He just said, KP, you put the ball where it needed to be put. But your thoughts about how Kenny Pickett was able to turn that kind of big play on special teams. You get inside the other team's territory, you try to make a big play up the field immediately, and boom, he puts the ball where he needs to for a touchdown.
Yeah, so one thing that defenses like to do, they like to get in a too-high shell. A too-high shell is a cover two defense because you're afraid of the receivers going deep on the outsides. Kenny Pickett, we have Deontay Johnson, so you're scared of those type of guys. But Kenny Pickett, we've seen his development from the time he was at Pitt to all the way to now. But even if you look at last season, in the last 9 games, his development, and you've seen it in the game today. He's seen the too-high shell. He's seen that he had a one-on-one opportunity with Freiermuth versus Matt Milano, and he threw a back shoulder so he can keep him away from the safety and allow him to go right down the middle of the defense. That was just an incredible throw, but like you said, from the tweet of the night, Calvin Austin with that incredible return, which I see a lot of playmaking from him this season, set us up for that big play.
Yeah, and that the speed is the thing that catches your imagination quickly. I think at one point during that return, I saw him get around the corner. He got even with a couple of guys. I'm like, uh-oh, good night. I had that feeling. When you see a guy moving that fast and everybody else is moving in the other direction, that's usually a pretty good sign. So you knew he was moving and making some plays happen there. But to have that kind of big play happen on special teams, and this is a position where, we've been looking to see somebody that can become a little bit more consistent and become a game breaker, and they might have one here in Calvin Austin.
Yeah, you always want somebody that you can trust in the kickoff return unit. Deontay Johnson's a really good guy, but now he's our number 1 receiver. You don't want to have him back there. Patrick Peterson, he's past his returning days. And to have somebody like Calvin Austin, who has the 4.2 speed, 4.3 speed, to be back there and have the athletic ability. And this is something that people were waiting on since last season, but unfortunately with him being hurt, we weren't able to see it. But now we're seeing the big plays that he made already. Me and you were talking in the back, and you were saying last week when you see him even with the DB, you already knew it was going to be a touchdown. And when you have guys that you can lean into and that you can trust that have that big play capability, that's not just jump ball receivers like George Pickens, but somebody that you can say, hey, I'm going to pitch you 2 in a race. And let's see who wins, and you could throw the person who wins the ball. I feel a lot more comfortable about that.
And I don't see many guys that can run with 4.2, 4.3 speed that can actually win that kind of race against a guy like Calvin Austin III. But all the same, like we said, it's the second preseason game, but you want to see some of those things, at least get the taste for them early on, and maybe that's an indicator of things to come. We got to take your phone calls. 412-575-2600 is the number on the Borders and Borders hotline. We got Will in McKees Rocks. Good evening, Will. You're on the Nightly Sports Call.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are you tonight?
Good. Appreciate you, Will.
Oh, appreciate you as always. Thank you. Ryan, it's great to see you. I just wanted to talk about tonight's game and the win. Last game and this game, they really played some disciplined football. Very few penalties. And I was wondering if you all could talk about that and just about how important that is.
That's a good point, and thanks, Will, for the call. And Ryan, you and I talked about this too. Not a lot of penalties from the Steelers, but a lot of penalties from Buffalo, this was one of the better teams and more disciplined teams in the league last season, and we saw quite a few miscues on that side of the ball.
Man, that was a great question, because a lot of people don't understand what teams do to make sure that they capitalize on not having a bunch of penalties. So one thing that Coach Tomlin does weekly, especially during the regular season, but also during training camp. You'll start off in training camp and you'll have just regular days. But then towards the back end of training camp and probably about every other day in training camp, he'll have referees there. And sometimes you'll see if it's a holding call, if it's a legal touching. So he'll have you in positions that you're ready for when a game situation happens, because the referee would call that flag on you in practice. And and you're arguing with the referee in practice, you're allowed to do that in practice a little bit more than you are in the game because, you know, it's practice. But at the end of the day, Coach Tomlin does a really good job of making sure that guys understand what the referees are emphasizing on, what the referees are looking at. So when the game time comes, they know if this penalty is called or if I do this, it's most likely to be a penalty. And I think Coach Tomlin does a really good job of preparing the team for that. And I feel that's why they're not having as many penalties right now.
And one guy in practice that's gotten a couple of penalties has been kind of noteworthy is, you know, you see George Pickens call for a couple as far as the push-offs and things like that. And we know how it gets back and forth with receivers and DBs. By the way, the guy he's been going back and forth with in practice, Joey Porter Jr. gets a big play tonight, his first interception as a Pittsburgh Steeler. Patrick Peterson talked about it later on during the game in an interview. He said, you know, it doesn't really count, but it still counts because it's the first one. And Ryan, we've heard that back and forth about these two guys between, you know, George Pickens and Joey Porter Jr. Mike Tomlin is really kind of fostering that spirit of competition between the two. And I think this is really important to note. Joey Porter Jr. gets that interception, one of the first guys to congratulate him off the field, George Pickens. That dynamic, what's it like having that kind of person that can push you on the other side of the ball?
I had a guy like that on my team, and his name was Le'Veon Bell. So having somebody on your team where you can fight, it's like your brother. You can fight him all you want, but when it comes out and you're fighting somebody else on the street, I got your back. And that's the type of situation where Joey Porter Jr. and George Pickens have. They're going to compete. They're going to help each other get better. And sometimes when you're a really good receiver, you're going to make some contested catches. You're going to have some pass interferences. But then it's also the same thing when you're a really good DB. And I think this type of competitiveness is fostering really good players. And Coach Tomlin, one of his biggest things is he'd rather say woe than sick 'em. But the one thing that I do love that Pat said is say, hey, this one doesn't count. But at the end of the day, I remember in my first preseason game, we also played the Buffalo Bills. And in my first preseason game, I also caught an interception.
Wow.
So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I'm really excited about the career that Joey Porter Jr. has coming.
Oh, that's a really, really cool tie-in. So I imagine that's I'll ask you, like, granted, it was the first time in a preseason game. It counted for you, though, right? You remember it.
It counted for me because that poster is still hung up in my house. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it doesn't count to the people on my team. But if you walk in my house and you see me running with a football in my hand versus the Buffalo Bills in Pittsburgh, I didn't catch that in the regular season. I caught it in the preseason, but it's still hung up in my house.
And it's on that wall. No one can take it from you. That's
Nobody can take it from you.
We're going to take another break. We'll take more phone calls and we'll hear more from Ryan when we come back. Stick around.